This playthrough is rated T for teen.
And I caught a fish this big. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Dark Cloud 2. In the last episode, we continued exploring. Well, we only explored one last bit of the forest, the Rainbow Falls, and yet I redid the previous map before because I wasn't really paying attention. Luckily, I cut that part out. Well, I mean, I cut me exploring it because I'd already done it before. I think I had last episode I had like a brain dead moment. But anyway, we also improved Drac a little bit more, even though we'd already done it. We just had to keep going back in the future to see the differences. Got a badge, changed into a monster, and found out they can be friends before we murder them. But anyway, I caught the non-key off screen, the 60 centimeter one, and man, 77 centimeters, 83 FP. Nice. So before I did that, let me quit back the... Actually, I might switch for the fight up ahead, because we will be doing a fight today. Let's see, where's my wrench? I got a dragon. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, there it is. Oh, were they both the same stats? Oh dear. Now I don't remember which one's which. Let's see. That's the problem with having the same wrench, and especially if I didn't upgrade it. 16 inch. Are they the same? Interesting. Okay then. I'll just quit one for now and then I'll look over the differences later. Actually, no, that has one spectrumize. Oops. Let me look. Sorry. It just threw me off. Oh, they're both one. Huh. Oh, maybe it's... Hold on. It's this one. Yay, I found it. Man, what's wrong with me? Anyway, let's go get that one guy on our team now that we've done that. And we might be able to actually do the Blinkhorn thing. Although I think we have to wait till morning because Blinkhorn might not be available. Let's see. Oh, you underestimated you? Well, I'm a man. Men don't need to be told twice. What type of man are you? I'll listen to what you say as promised. Talk as much as you like. Fabio joined the party. More party members with Fabio. Alright, so let's go find Blinkhorn. So I'll just skip to Blinkhorn just to save us some time. Alright, we're at Blinkhorns again. We're going to see if we can try to get that time this time. Now that Fabio's out of the way, we should be able to shave a few seconds. So let's see if we can do this. So I'm going to do a bit of video trickery. And just for you folks anyway, not for myself. But I'm going to speed up the footage just a little bit just to show you me doing it. So hopefully I can get through it in this time frame. Fabio is supposed to shrink the time by like a little bit, because he won't be in the way, but you'd be surprised how often, even with me doing whatever. Okay, I'll put it normal time when I get to the actual boat itself, just to... Oh no! I probably messed up there. We'll see what happens though. I meant to click it once, but I clicked it twice. One time, two times, three times, you know, that type of thing, so... I don't know which try this will be. I think this is try 4, by the way, of me trying to get the Blinkhorn thing, because I can't seem to shave off those like last few seconds before. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it again because of me talking to that one guy twice, or one thing twice. Oh no, maybe we did it. Okay, whew. Yeah, he's like, that isn't bad. You're a lot faster than you look. Okay, let's go and fight the bad guys together. Sheriff Blinkhorn, join the party. More party members! Okay, so now we can do one more party member while we're here. Actually, oh, I forgot to take a picture. Let me do, because if I go back to Palm Brinks, it'll just take me right here. So let's go to the Butterfly Wood. You know, last episode we did the, oh yeah, we can now do the, see. You can go into the boss area, but as long as you don't climb that little, rope that's there, we don't have to worry about it, so. But I wanted to take a picture before we did that. I forgot to do it at the end of the last episode. We were going a little long, so. But anyway, yeah, we get a picture of the Laetitia stem. We're actually going to... Actually, technically, you don't need this for... you don't need this for... You could get, like, a flower, I think, or a certain type of flower to do this. Actually, I think you can actually take a picture of a Himura and get the same result that I'm going to get. But I just do the Laetitia stem because it's, you know, kind of official. So, there's 2 people we can get now that we've taken a picture of the Laetitia... Well, actually, we didn't need the Laetitia stem for this guy. We just needed the coins, which cost a good deal of money. You better be worth it, buddy. Yeah, let's go see Donnie. Apparently, he's just been hanging out in the sewer the whole time. apparently that's just what he likes. So I guess you want to stay away from your dad, who's the shopkeeper or whatever. So be my friend. No, you should know the answer to that. No way. Why should I have to work for the sake of other people? But aren't you my friend? Didn't you save me, like at the beginning of the game? This doesn't make sense from a story standpoint. I mean, game mechanic-wise, it makes sense, but there's not much in it for me, and it's just too scary. And it's you. I suppose I could think about it, though. But then I am the son of a salesman, and we don't do things for free. You probably know that I collect coins. They're the symbol of business. I really want to complete my collection, but I can't just seem to get my hands on the dark coin and indestructible coin, which we already got by fixing Jurax Town, so maybe you can help me. Or if you can help me, maybe I can help you. Alright, we got those coins, so. Hey, you got them? Unbelievable. Just don't stand there. Gimme. What shall I do? If you're gonna mess with me around, I definitely want to help you. Okay, fine, let's just give him the thing. I don't know why you would say not. I guess because maybe you want to use the coins for yourself. Okay. Wow, I got them all. I thought it was impossible. Well, I've got no choice now. Better go with you. Join the party. More party members. Not as much as like Pokemon or Chrono Cross or anything like that, but quite a few people join us over the course of the game. So, okay, now we got one more character. Although I don't know if she'd be out during the. Well, maybe she might be out at nighttime. We actually want to go find Claire. I think we've talked to her once. She's the one lady that lives next to like Max's house, and she seems to keep herself pretty isolated for the most part. But now that we have the stem and we've gotten to this part of the game, we can now talk to her, and we can show her a nice little picture. But yeah, I'm looking over my notes again. Yeah, it says a picture of Hamara. Those like flower-like things would work too if you wanted. But like I said, I don't want to use the Laetitia stem because it's a flower. She basically just needs a fancy flower, so I don't know why it wasn't letting me in the door. Hello, Claire. Where are you? Actually, I think she should just... At nighttime, I think she should be in her room, but... Who knows? I don't know every single character's walking cycles. And if I ever decide to play Radiata Story, I better figure out people's walking cycles, like where they're going to be. See, that's a game I really do want to record, but I don't know how to go about it, you know. Well, I mean, I could just record it, but you know what I mean. Did you get a picture of an unusual flower? Let's see. Wow, this is amazing. So these are the kind of flowers on the outside. And I thought they smelled bad on the inside. What shall I do? Okay, take me with you. Claire joined the party. More party members! And I think that'll be it for a while, at least until Chapter 2 anyway. Or Chapter 3, quote unquote. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all the party members we can get right now. So, actually, I could just move back to town, show off our new party members and their abilities, and then go and then finish up the rest of the Jurax town, and then we can take on... Actually, I think there's a few inventions I can do as well, so let's do that. New invention. So, alright, I need to move the ideas to the idea book. Yeah, and then we can delete the this. Okay, ideas to invent. So, let's see. We need, we need the clock. Where are you, clock? Oh, I keep forgetting I can just, you know, press the shoulder buttons and make it go by faster. So we need a clock. We need the fountain. And then we need, oh wait, no, not fountain. Whoops. Wrong notes on my thing here. Jurax Eye and the morning sun. Do.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, now we can make anti-petrify amulets. We won't need that till like I think the next dungeon or the dungeon afterwards, if I recall. But still, better to get it now. Okay, now we need a barrel of monkeys. No, we just need a barrel. And then we need a fountain. This is the one I need the fountain for. Fountain and mushroom. Oh, did I not take a picture of the mushroom? I thought I took a picture of the mushrooms. Huh. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I'll get that here in a second. So, milk can, wheat flour. Yeah, I could swear I took a picture of that. Maybe that was an old recording I scrapped. That happens every once in a while. Sometimes a recording just doesn't work and I have to redo it or something. But anyway, find the golden eggs.
Say cheese.
We get the dessert, double pudding, double sundae. No, that's a different show. Okay, and then finally, we need a fish, river. Oops, passed by the river. And the Laficia stem we just got. Where are you? There. Oh, nope. There we go.
Say cheese.
We get the lure rod, the other fishing item in the game, and the lure rod, basically what that is it's another way to fish, and there are certain fish you can get easier or more difficult depending on it. But the lure is basically, it allows you to fish if you find lures in the game, and you don't have to use fishing bait anymore. But but the fishing mechanic is slightly different from fishing, so it kind of depends on what you find easier. I personally find the standard fishing rod easier to do than the lure bait. But if you know what lures to use, then the lure rod is more efficient to do. We'll make that eventually. Not right this second, mainly because I don't have any lures to actually use with it. But yeah, we'll go over that whenever I actually do get a lure, because you do actually need lures. So in lieu of having like 10 or 20 pricklies, you can have this lure, this lure, this lure, and this lure, that type of thing. So, all right, let's take a look at Fabio here. Fabio. I wonder if last time I saw you was on the cover of a romance novel. Knowing good places to fish, let's look at his abilities. Makes fishing bait and will sell you fishing bait. So yeah, you can just go straight to him now instead of having to look all over town. So even though that one thing in Jurok's town where I said like, oh, we can finally buy Mimi's. Well, if you can catch the non-key, you can just go here now and buy all the fishing stuff in the game. So, but if you get the lure rod, you might not even like mess with that. So, and we got Parn in the last episode. Where will you take me? What's his abilities? You can escape dungeons at any time. Yeah, so if you don't want to, if you're like about to die in a dungeon, or you just want to get something and leave, like some treasure, he'll just let you just leave without losing any money. And he can sell you paint, which paint will be used for certain inventions and certain customizing of towns and stuff like that. So there's Julia, who was born into existence and has no agency for herself. Glad to be giving you life, lady. Wonder what kind of armband will look best on me. Bewitches, charms enemies within a certain range. So sometimes enemies will just like stop attacking you and help you. I'll have to look over her mechanic again, like what are the odds and randomness of it. But I usually don't like using randomness like that. So, but she'll also sell us armbands for Monica. Right now she only has the Magic Bassard. Later on she'll have access to more armbands, but right now she's only limited to that. I believe the next time she gets access to armbands is when we actually move her to a town and put her in her own shop. There's Sheriff Blinkhorn. I'll do anything to protect the peace of Palm Brinks until you get moved to another town and made a permanent residency, but okay. Anyway, he shows me the monster notes. So you could buy the monster notes from Morton, but if you wait enough, you can just get Blinkhorn to basically tell you, and this tells you everything I've been telling you throughout the whole game, like what's effective. Now, it doesn't tell you the percentages. The percentages I'm getting are from people who have actually hacked the game or checked totals and stuff like that and did all the work, so I'm the lazy man taking advantage of it. But it tells you everything they drop, who's effective against them and all that, which is really nice. More than the previous game, because the previous game didn't have anything with that. Yeah, it tells you like what their weaknesses is. This is where a lot of the notes come from, are like ones like these and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And I think, was that? No, Claire. Claire's around here somewhere. So we need to see where. There he is, Claire. Claire, you almost look like Julia. Always remember to smile. Okay, what's your abilities? Yeah, add 2 to enemies' rage chips so they don't get Super Saiyan basically on you. And she'll sell you gift capsules, which are those things that you can give to monsters and stuff like that. So I'll go over that whenever that actually becomes a thing, like important anyway. And then Donnie, is that gun coming in handy? Oh yeah, I upgraded it a long time ago, Donnie. Let's look at his abilities. He opens locked doors and opens locked treasure chests. There are a few locked doors in the game that he needs. And locked treasure chests, it means you don't need keys anymore if you put them in the party. And he sells you repair items. So you can buy all the powders and stuff like that. And he sells you the keys, so if you don't want to bring them into the dungeon. So that's a toss-up. You usually want to bring Donnie into dungeons when you're grinding or not doing the main adventure. Because then at that point, you're probably trying to get treasures and rare treasures and stuff like that. So, okay. So we're not quite done with Jurak's, we're not quite done with Durak's area yet, so let's go back to Sindane again and go back to the future. I believe we have another feature, and I need to take a picture of mushrooms, so yeah, I can't. That's the problem with having multiple recordings, so sometimes you sometimes don't notice, like, when you messed up or did something in a previous thing. So let me look at my analysis. So we're quite almost done. So I just need the branches restore, which is, I need 50 culture points. So, yeah, I'm at 40 right now. I may have to move some stuff around, because the way culture points works is just adding stuff to it and, like, building, like, stuff like pots and this. So if I moved, like, a bunch of buildings together, for example, you can get the credit for that. Let me see if I can actually make just a bunch of pots, like how much they cost. It might not be, because we don't need much more. So I need sticky clay. I wonder if I could just move, like, some of these. How much money do I think I spent quite a bit of money last episode? So yeah. Let me make a couple pots. Let me go back to Corda, buy them, and I'll be right back. So give me just a second. Okay, we bought all the necessary ingredients, popped almost everything down. It seems like it's like 2 culture points per item that's required, like pots and stuff like that. You don't really have to do the 1 or 2 pots and pot torches, but if you can put enough, like I said, if you can put enough buildings together, you could probably do it without having to make this many, but I'd rather be phonetic and everything, and it wasn't that much money, so. Yeah, there should be enough culture points, so. Yep, 50, so that should be, let's take a look. Analysis, yep, at 100, so. Alright, let's place ourselves down. A change in the future, you say. And I can take a picture of the mushrooms and oh, I don't know why I'm not just going straight to it. I can also take a picture of the mushroom and the weapon shop in the future, now that I've actually finished it. Because the weapon shop up thing for the future requires the 50 culture points, so. Yeah, I could have just bundled all the houses together, but I just can't do it. Just couldn't do it.
Oh, hello. This place is back to its old self somehow. You did it, didn't you? Here's a token of my gratitude.
We get the almighty Juragun. So a guy from nature gives us a weapon that's truly man-made when you think about it.
Thanks, Master Jurak.
The Jurak gun has, I believe, a unique, well, maybe not unique per se, but it can build into a specific weapon that you can get to eventually, but it kind of, Jurak's gun basically kind of makes a shortcut, basically, to that location, so let's see if I can show it off here. Jurak's gun. Jurak's mystical gun. It's powerful, but a bit plain. I mean, yeah, it's basically a wooden thing, but yeah, look at it. Decent attack. Looks like all the stats on it. 20 durability, 30 chill, and everything. Very nice free item for building up. And yeah, we need to upgrade that, but we'll do that. Actually, how's my stuff on this right now? Yeah, it's a better gun right now, so we'll quit that for now, but I'll probably still upgrade the bell trigger to its own unique weapon and stuff like that. So, all right, so a few things we need to do before we leave and go fight that pesky creature. Maybe I did take a picture of the mushroom. Maybe I forgot to actually save the picture. That's happened a few times where I'll forget to actually do that. So, okay, so now we can finally make that one item. So it was, let's see, mushroom. Oh, right. Gotta go to the make menu. I keep doing that. I don't know why. I keep going to trying to do it through the picture menu. So I work with pictures. Okay, let's see. Barrel and fountain.
Yeah, it works.
Now we can make the barrel cannon ourselves if we wanted to. Very nice. And I don't know if I actually did this or not, if I took a picture of Jurak himself. There we go. Jurak. I just realized he made a shop in one of his nostrils. Like, talk about a deviated septum, am I right? Okay, I think we grabbed all the treasures we could in this place, if I recall. Because getting 100% is not not a requirement for treasures. Treasures usually appear via story points. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't believe there's anything else. I always like double checking things just in case if I forgot something. So, oh yeah, let's save that idea before we do it. And also, before we fight the boss, make sure to, like all things, make sure to make a save before that, because the boss has a scoop you could possibly miss too. So, oh yeah, I need to take a picture of the weapon shop. Jurak's arm sign. So let's take a picture of that. Oh, yeah. Useless photos, and then idea. Yeah, making pretty good progress. So, all right, let's talk to the shop owner, see what you got. I got quite a selection, you know. I can make you a deal to celebrate Jurak's revival. All right, what do you got? I could buy the dryer gun. Yeah, even though the dryer gun's kind of a rare, semi-rare drop, you can just now buy it. So, yeah, I got one from just randomly in one of the dungeons. There's really nothing super unique of it. It just allows you to go on a different tree upgrade on weapons that you skip a step by doing that instead. But that's all it is. So, yeah, you can buy the bone rapier. Got a bunch of repair powders too. So, and this game gives you items and stuff based on like just normal play, so it doesn't expect you to recruit it everyone like Donnie and stuff like that, because that required like 3,000 gold to do that. So, all right, I think on my notes, oh yeah, there's like one. I'll have to. I'm trying to remember where I put. Actually, did I grab that picture? There's one I didn't get. Let me double check really quick. I might not have pictured that yet. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have. Okay, yeah, there's an item called the Quartz I need to take a picture of. So, let me. Let me go ahead. I need to go make some. I need to go save really quick, buy some stuff, and then we'll prepare ourselves to fight that pesky butterfly. So, give me a second as I take care of some stuff. So, hold on a minute. All right, we're back in the future. I remembered what item we were supposed to get, because it's easy to miss this one because of where it's at, but it's going to be right above the weapon shop where we were just at earlier. So let's take a picture of that. It's the quartz item. So let's stab that in our inventory for now. I want to make sure my picture book's empty because I'm going to need it just for the boss, just to make sure I get the picture I want. It's probably not as hard as I'm making it out to be, but anyway, we're done with Jurak's place because we got 100% accuracy. The only thing I would suggest doing before you leave is make sure to get a picture of at least all the signs in this place, like the mushroom sign, the weapon sign, and stuff like that, because after a certain point in the story, they become missable. I think it's like chapter 7, I believe. So if you're following along, obviously you're not going to have to worry about that. But also off screen, I went to get Cedric, because we're going to need him for this fight, because I'm going to use Steve quite a bit, but there's a possibility of me getting destroyed because we don't have the capacity yet to equip higher range energy items for Steve. I mean, okay, technically we could do something, but I want to do that when it's kind of more applicable. So, all right, you want to fight the boss? Touch this little white string here. Sounds sus.
What do you think these are?
Are you gonna touch it? Ew, don't do that.
I guess despite Monica being everything, like, she wants to be a tomboy, she's, like, raised from the future, learn swordsmanship, all this other stuff, but in the end, ew, it's gross.
It's fine, I'm sure.
petals are huge. Actually, they're kind of gross.
Look!
That's the rainbow butterfly.
It's coming!
Out of the blue? What'd we ever do?
It's what we didn't do for boss time against the rainbow butterfly himself. So to fight him, ignore the butterfly for now. We want to attack the Lephesia stem here to activate the next section of it. Uh-oh, watch out for his freaking laser beams, man. And globs of doom. So just hit all these once, and they'll smack up. Your ranged weapons are going to do the most damage during this whole fight because the rainbow butterfly can fly. So, you know. And we also want to switch to Steve. Will be not instrumental, but it'll help a lot. But if Steve doesn't have his water barrel cannon, obviously you use your ranged weaponry. The butterflies separated into 7 butterflies. Now you can get them one by one. So for the first section of this, we need to hit all the butterflies in out of order. So we just need to hit them. The thing is, we got to make sure not to get hit by their attacks when they attack us. Okay, that's the first thing. Gotta hold on. There we go. Whew. That can kind of be missed depending on how things go. Yeah, we want to get the rainbow butterfly made there, so I'm going to delete all that stuff. Now we don't have to worry too much. So, all right, yeah, try to avoid try to avoid getting hit and do that. And then at some point we'll have to hit the butterfly. We'll have to hit the creature in a different order. Here comes the beam. I didn't mean to attack twice. I only meant to attack once. So. And I think this is I think it's this time where I have to start doing the right order this time. Let's see, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, or indigo, or whatever.
So you're the ones that stopped me. Thank you.
Is that Jennifer Hale? Actually, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, the fight, the reason I purposely failed to finish the boss in the first go is I wanted to get the picture, because you have to fail first. Basically, the idea is you hit the wrong butterfly and then they form back together. Then you hit the Lephesia stems and then you run around. Well, the way to solve it is you basically do the colors of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv. If anyone was taught that at school, I don't know if they still do that. It even shows it in the background there. See, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So there you go. So yeah, I'll let her talk while I look up the voice actress.
Are you the one that they call Holly? That's right. Holly is the name I went by as a human living among the little folk. So that means your real form is the rainbow butterfly? Why did you appear to the Furbits in human form? Well, you see, I wanted to thank them. Thank them for what? Originally, I too was a tiny butterfly. Once, when I still wasn't used to flying through the forest, I got caught in a huge spider web. I couldn't get out of the web no matter how much I struggled, so I just took a deep breath and resigned myself to my fate. just at that moment, some Furbit folks came by and released me from the web. I was free. I flapped my wings with all my might and returned to the sky. They were waving as I flew off. They had saved my life, you see. My 7 saviors. The years passed. I grew and matured as a rainbow butterfly. As a monster, too, I found myself with plenty of magic powers. I used my powers of transformation to assume human form and approach them. I had wanted to give them something as a sign of my gratitude. But while I was living among them, I realized that the time I spent with them was more precious than anything. Before I knew it, I found myself wanting to spend the rest of my life as a human.
Then why'd you disappear? The Furbits really miss you.
Oh, that. There was sort of, an accident. A great, dark force from somewhere began to affect me. I was a monster, after all. And so this force awakened the powers of my original self buried deep within. I came to realize that I could never suppress the dark stirrings in my heart. There was nothing I could do but quietly leave their company. I've been hiding out in these woods, doing all I can to gain control of myself again. But the dark force got the best of me, and I was just a mindless monster when I attacked you.
So that's what happened, huh?
I can't go back to my old friends anymore. Would you please give them this letter?
Okay, I'll be sure to give it to them.
Got the teal envelope. So is this basically her telling them, like, she doesn't want to see him again through text instead of to their face? We call that disrespectful in real life, by the way.
Perhaps the dark force that controlled me is what you'll be fighting from here on. It's an incredibly fearsome power. You must not lose against it. Please, win back our world. Well, I should be on my way. Goodbye.
Let's try to get to Jurak.
Okay.
Well, the rainbow butterfly has been defeated by learning the colors of the rainbow. I learned it through Mr. Or was it Beakman's World or Mr. Wizard? One of the two. But when we got the picture we wanted. But now we gotta tell the Furbits that Holly will never return. Will the letter be enough? Is that kind of disrespectful? And how will we end out this chapter? Find out next time in the next episode of Dark Cloud 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.